In this video, we are solving a problem on sliding friction. The question is placed over the screen. A body resting on a rough horizontal plane required a pull of 80 kN inclined at 30 degree to the plane just to move it. It was also found that a push of 100 kN is inclined at 30 degree to the plane just move the body. Determine the weight of the body and the coefficient of friction.
Which possesses some weight. They are saying this block has been moved with a pulling force of about 80 Newton such that which is being inclined at an angle of 30 degree with respect to the horizontal surface. So that they have said, and then they have also said in this problem force of about 100 Newton, which is the pushing force, has also moved this body over the horizontal surface. So they are saying this problem they are not given as any value of mu. What is the weight? Does the block weighs? Nothing they are given. So just they are given two cases such that a pulling effect of 80 Newton is acting 30 degree with respect to the horizontal surface, and then with respect to the case 2 force of 100 Newton, which is a pushing force, it is been also acting at an angle of 30 degree with respect to the horizontal surface. With respect to two cases, these two cases have been capable of moving this surface over the horizontal, that is this blocks over the horizontal surface. From that they are asked us to determine what is the value of coefficient of friction, that is mu, and the weight possessed by the block. So first we have to solve this problem in such a way, we are going to consider only the pull effect of 80 Newton and then which is inclined at an angle of 30 degree. So that will be our case 1, and then we will be moving on to the case. With respect to the case A, we know actually, so the body is being undergoing a pulling effect, so such that there will be frictional force which will be acting opposite to that. So we will be having F is equal to mu times of N, and then there will be a normal reaction will be acting exactly perpendicular to the block. So with respect to the summation, so first we are taking summation f of y is equal to 0 because there is minimum amount of forces which is going to act over there, and then before that we need to resolve this force, that is 80 Newton in vertical as well as horizontal component. So we are going to resolve this force. We will tend to get, that is P cos 30 and then P sin 30. Okay. So taking summation f of y is equal to 0, we will tend to get P sin 30, that is here 80 sin 30 and then plus N, which is equal to, or minus W is equal to 0. So it tends to get 80 sin 30, that is P value is 80 plus N is equal to W. We need to take this to be as your equation number 1, and then is equal to 0, we will tend to get, that is what are the horizontal forces that is going to act, that is P cos 30 and then minus F, which is equal to, and then do we have any other forces? Yeah, no, we don't have any other forces, so which is equal to 0. Okay, so P cos 30 minus mu suffix of N is equal to 0. So it's 80 cos 30 minus mu suffix of N is equal to 0. From this what we are going to take? We are going to take the value of N is equal to 80 cos 30 degree divided by mu. So this we are going to take to be as equation number 2. Substituting 2 in 1, we will tend to get 80 sin 30 plus 80, that is mu N value over here, 80 cos 30 degree divided by mu is equal to W. So taking mu as LCM, we will tend to get 80 mu sin 30 degree plus 80 cos 30 degree, which is equal to mu times. So taking all the mu terms on one side, we will tend to get mu W minus 80 mu sin 30, which is equal to minus 80 cos 30 degree. So this will be our equation number 2 of the problem. That it has been said a push force of 100 Newton is acting at an angle of 30 degree with respect to the horizontal surface. The body is about to, it has been moved. Okay, so when you are going to, so we know that, so since the body is going to move in this direction, we will be having the frictional force will be acting in exactly in the opposite direction of to that. So F is equal to mu times of N, this normal reaction. And then the normal will be acting exactly perpendicular to that. And then resolving the forces, that is resolving the forces, we will tend to get, that is P, that is 100 cos 30, and then sin 30. So first initially we will resolve the vertical forces. So vertical forces we are having, that is N minus 100 sin 30 plus minus W is equal to 0. So from that we are saying N is equal to 100 sin 30 plus W. So this we are going to take to be as our equation number 4. Then resolving the horizontal forces equal to 0, we will tend to get minus 100 cos 30 and then plus F, that is F, which is equal to 0. Minus 100 cos 30, we know that F is equal to mu times of N, which is equal to 0. And then substituting the value of, so this is going to be our equation number 5. So substituting the value of 4 in 5, we will tend to get minus 100 cos 30 plus mu times of the value of your normal ratio, that is 4 over here. So 100 sin 30 plus W, which is equal to 0. So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply the value of the mu over here. So minus 100 cos 30 plus mu times of 100 sin 30 plus mu W is equal to 0. What I am going to do, I am going to take this value now. So as like our equation number 3, I am going to take this, I am going to keep all the mu values on one side and the constant term on the other side. We tend to get mu 100 sin 30 degree plus mu W, which is equal to 100 cos 30 degree. So this I am going to take to be as equation. Case 1 we have arrived at the equation number 3, and from case 2 we have arrived at equation number 6. So what I am going to do, I am going to subtract equation 6 minus 3. I will tend to get my mu W and mu W will tend to get cancelled out. And from there we will tend to get mu 100 sin 30. So since I am subtracting, I will tend to get plus mu 80 sin 30, which is going to be equal to 100 cos 30 minus 80 cos 30. So I can able to substitute with that is mu, I am going to take to be as commonly outside. It will be equal to 100 sin 30 plus 80 sin 30, and here I can able to take sin cos 30 as commonly outside. I will tend to get 20 cos 30, and similarly in here also we can able to get mu is equal to, I am going to take sin 30 as commonly outside. I will tend to get into 180, which is equal to 20 cos 30 degree. So from here we will tend to get, so mu sin 30, so from here we will tend to get mu is equal to 20 cos 30 divided by 180 sin, tends to get the value of mu is equal to 0.192 Newton. Sorry, we will tend to get the value of mu is equal to So mu is equal to 20 cos 30 divided by 180 sin 30 degree, we tends to get mu is equal to 0.192. Okay. So substituting the value of mu in any of those equation, in equation 3 or equation 6, so we'll test to get, so we'll take this equation, that is substituting in 3 or in 6, we'll test to get 0.192 to W minus 0.192 into 80 sin 30, so 80 cos 30, we'll tends to get the value of W, we are going to solve over there, we'll tends to get the value of W is equal to 400